Is it on? How are you cruising up me bed? Hi everyone, welcome to Aisha's YouTube channel.
Hi.
I am Amy.
And I am Aisha.
And we are Legally Lesbians. We are a podcast.
This is a little Q&A just to get to know us, and if you've come across this on YouTube, hopefully it'll get you listening to that podcast.
I am 22. I am a Taurian queen from Newcastle upon Tyne, media communications graduate, hot lassie.
I'm Aisha-May, and I am 21, and I am a Gemini. I know, don't click off, I'm sorry. I do musical theatre. The questions in no particular order, these are the ones that just came through. Is there anything you didn't notice about each other before meeting in person? How tall I was.
How tall you were, and how lean you are.
Lean.
And
Not lean.
I didn't think I would stare at their arse as much.
I warned you that I had a big bum.
This morning when Aisha was in that suit, I was like, oh,
When you say certain things in your accent in person, it's harder to understand than like over
Like
FaceTime. I don't know, just like don't you realise when I just go, what?
yeah.
But on FaceTime it's fine. You shoot each other in the legs for that amount of money.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Excuse me, you little bitch. No, I wouldn't shoot Aisha for any amount of money.
But in the
That's
legs,
my
you're
wife.
killing me.
I'd
want you to shoot me in the legs. That amount
My
of
legs
money.
have been shot today. You want to tell the story about the wasp?
I didn't realise you were so scared of wasps.
Absolutely terrified. Me and Aisha were just having a nice little coffee, bit brownie, overlooking the quayside.
Beautiful.
And then all of a sudden this massive bee
It was a
enters
wasp.
my vicinity. A wasp, well,
Yeah.
they're both they're inherently evil. And I just shot up from the table and then I just bashed the side of my knee.
She's not dramatic though.
And the wasp came back.
It did.
And this time it was in my hair. So I
Wow.
shot up and then the left knee got a bloody good pasting as well.
That moment though, because we didn't know where the wasp went, I just looked at Amy and I was like, don't freak out. Just stay still. And I literally scooped that little boy up and flicked him away.
I think it was the £100 Narciso Rodriguez perfume that I had on that maybe the bee was feeling.
Expensive taste.
Yeah.
How old were you when you had your first kiss? 14? Yeah, 14.
First kiss. Some lassie came on to me when I was in Spain, underwater. You know them little penguin things that you used to dive for?
Yeah.
Well, me and her were playing this game and she threw it to the bottom, so I've got them goggles on, I'm swimming, underneath. All of a sudden she's like, and I just freaked out. Well, one, because it was unexpected. Two, because I was underwater.
Wait, did she kiss you?
Yeah. Yeah.
How old are you?
Maybe like 8 or 9.
What's the naughtiest thing you did as a kid?
Pushed my teacher off the chair. I was actually because when I was really young, like in
I was just gonna say that I drew like a thing on the wall. What the hell are you doing pushing people out of chairs?
put some glue in some lassie's hair as well when we're doing like arty tasks. Well, reception / primary school. One of the teachers was just awful to me, and I was actually completely deaf at the time and nobody knew, so...
Deaf?
Yeah.
Were you?
I had no hearing, yeah. I've had 3 operations, but at this time nobody knew that. So then I would like act up in the class because I couldn't hear what the teacher was saying. And then I would be sent to the back. I don't know, one day I guess I just lost my and she was sat on one of the little baby seats and I was like... fuck you.
Apparently I would like hide like when we went shopping and like those, you know, those round things with the clothes on in the middle, and they got like the whole shop.
I bet your mum was
she was
shitting her
tamping.
pants.
Yeah, she got like the shop and stuff to like help her look for me.
Like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah,
like,
and you know the worst thing, when she found me, I was just laughing my ass off because I was like, ha, found me.
she was just crying and streams of tears.
Apparently I was very terrible. She was like, you know, terrible twos, Aish? Well, you were horrific twos. Worst thing you've ever done to someone? Ooh.
Give them a slap across the face.
You've slapped someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who have you slapped? That's what the heck?
No, this is when I was very young. I think I was like 9, 10 or something. Me and my mum used to go on holiday with my mum's friend and his daughter and son. And the daughter would like purposefully leave me out on holiday, like go and play with other people and like laugh at me or like pick on me and gang up on me with like these people. And I can't remember what went down. Maybe she said something or did something, and I just give her that wallop.
Did you get telling off?
I mean, yeah, I had to stay in the hotel room that night, but I was like, nah, I don't give a. So she deserved it, Mum. She was being mean.
Yeah, I hope I've not done anything bad to people. Probably like just snapping at people sometimes, because I go from 0 to 100 quite fast sometimes, and then I feel bad about it. So I usually apologise, hopefully. What's your fave and least favourite thing about each other? We were doing this earlier, weren't we? My favourite thing about you is your maturity, and like when you say you're going to do something, you do it. And then my least favourite thing about you was the pessimism. Yeah, because I'm such an optimistic person, probably too optimistic, and you're just not.
Yeah.
Like when we were looking for the suits, you're like, we're not going to find anything. We should just give up.
Stomping around that metro centre.
You're like, a bit of hope, please. And we found one.
Which is bizarre, isn't it? It's quite contradictory, because I'm like quite upbeat and always like telling jokes. My favourite thing about Aisha is how consistent she is. If she says that she's going to do something, it happens. Yeah, well, the pessimism, actually, when you were like, yeah, I'm going to come and see you and then we're going to spend the week together, blah, blah, I was like, I believe it when I see it. And then, but that's only because, nothing to do with you, it's because I've been let down so much in the past.
And you probably didn't want to get your hopes up too much.
And I love how you don't care. You are who you are, and the way that you carry yourself with such confidence and self-assuredness. It's very hot.
Thank you. And what's your least favourite thing about me?
Least favourite thing about you? I can't think.
You've got to think of something. I can't just have one for you. I'm messy.
I don't know. Well, we'll go with that one, yeah.
Well, when did you fully accept and love that you are gay, and what advice would you give to someone?
In 2019, 2018, when I started watching Killing Eve and feeling really seen by the representation of Eve and Villanelle's relationship, that's when I started to, I just kind of justify, like we were talking about this before about like when you're around men, confusing butterflies with just genuine discomfort and nothing felt right. But I just kind of explained it away, like I'm afraid of commitment, I'm afraid of intimacy. And then in 2019 I started seeing this girl, but at the time there was a lot of internalized homophobia going on, so I wouldn't say I really accepted it, and it wasn't really a good experience. So I kind of just left her for a bit, and then a few months down the line I read the Am I a Lesbian master doc, and that's when I knew, like, everything clicked. I can't pinpoint an exact moment, but I feel like before you came here, because sometimes when I get into a really bad like anxiety attack kind of thing, I'll start to like question and get anxious about every single thing. And since Aisha's been here and just spending time together and snuggling up, that's the confirmation for me, because I'm like, this is what I want for my life, and nothing has felt more comfortable. Giving and receiving that affection.
From a
just
Valley.
completely natural and there wasn't any anxiety. So yeah, I think now I've fully accepted it and love it.
I accepted the fact I wasn't straight when I was like 18 because I'd just kissed my first girl and stuff. Well, maybe I was 17 going on 18. Anyway, and I realised I might be bi, but I didn't realise and confirm that I was a lesbiano until going into uni, actually thinking about it.
Oh,
because even with
right.
my first girlfriend, I didn't like labelling myself, but as soon as I got into uni and I was falling in love with my next ex-girlfriend, I was like, yeah, I can't, because in that little period I was like, I could be, pursuing guys, but I did not want to at all. I was just like, okay, sound, this is how it is, let's do this. Like, I have too many mental health issues for sexuality to be a problem in my head. I was just like, yes, okay, cool, tick, we figured that one out. What's your most embarrassing story?
Actually, no, I have a really good one. Okay, so I was in Dominican Republic and I've never ever liked bikinis. But on this one day, my mum was like, you're getting older now, flash off that board, get that bikini on, and it was one of those ones that ties, and so were the underwear, like bikini bottoms.
Yeah.
So I'd like tied them and I went on the beach and joined in with some aerobics, and I jumped up a bit too high. The lace came loose and I'm flashing my fan to everyone. I was covering that coochie. I turned around, I dove in that sea. My grandparents were further out and I was like, no, can you tie this, please? But at least I was never boring.
I have too many embarrassing stories, especially when it comes to cadets. I was in air cadets for a while and it just made me realise how much of a clumsy bitch I am. My most embarrassing is probably when I had to standard bear, which is when you hold, those long flags and like people hold them like that in a funeral. So it was me and my other cadet mate the other side with the coffin in the middle of this like well-known military officer, church full of people, but it was the hottest day of the year and we were in full outfits, full uniform, and I was just getting a bit hot and sweating, and I was looking at that clock and suddenly I was looking at the sky because I had fainted at the front of a funeral with this thing still in my hand. So first of all, I could have speared someone in the first row because it is pointy. Like some random people at the funeral had to help me down like the aisle past everyone to go sit in the back. On the way out, we had to stand like at the entrance, and like as everyone was like passing, they'd like say to like the family members like, sorry for your loss. They'd come to me and check if I was okay. It was the worst moment of my life. I was like, it's fine, are you okay? You've literally lost a loved one.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say that they were like, sorry for your loss, and then just turn to you and look with utter disdain.
No, I probably would have preferred that. Like, I know.
God. How did we meet?
Oh, okay. Amy, you found one of my YouTube videos, signs you're kinda maybe not straight. And yeah, you just popped me up on that Instagram, right?
Pop me up.
I feel like we were following each other for a while, and then it was literally the beginning of this year that we started talking more, right?
Yeah, I had a FaceTime in February.
Yeah, and look at us now.
Technically we met when Aisha pulled up.
2 days ago. What advice would you give to someone that is struggling to accept themselves and their sexuality?
There's no rush to figure it out. I definitely went through a period of time where I was like, right, I need to get out there, I need to be a hoe, I need to get with all these girls, and really that's not me, and I don't need to do that to prove anything because I know who I am. Set boundaries. You don't have to answer everyone's questions about it. Only answer what you're comfortable with. You don't have to label if you want to. And what I did was like call myself lesbian, or imagine scenarios of me coming out as gay/lesbian and just letting that marinate and seeing how I felt when I said it in my mind, and just give myself a couple of months to come to terms with that.
My advice would be pretty much the same. Just kind of like take your time. At the end of the day, as much as sexuality is part of you, it's not all of you. You know, these days, like labels as well, like you don't need to like feel like you have to belong to one, but also if that gives you comfort, that's chill too. Explore yourself, get to know yourself just like you would in any other way, and keep your mind open. It's a bit of advice, isn't it, actually?
Don't let anyone dictate to you what you are. Like, say for example, if you've spent the last 5 years of your life dating men or whatever, and then you've realised that you're a lesbian, don't let people say, oh well, you can't be because of this, because nobody but you will understand that thought process.
Unfortunately, I dated guys. Unfortunately. My first ex-boyfriend actually was so lovely, and I like wanted to love him so bad, but it just felt like something wasn't right, and eventually it literally made me feel like ill towards the end, like physically, and I was like, I don't know what this is, and I thought it was commitment issues, which I kind of still have. It wasn't. It was just so weird to be that intimate and close to a guy. Trust your gut and your instincts too.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I feel like if you're questioning it and searching things, then there's a good chance you probably are not straight.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our little mini Q&A.
And check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, @LegallyLesbians, Instagram, Twitter, Be Gay Do Crime.
Because it's a great podcast and we speak about great issues.
LGBTQ issues.
And some funny
mental
lesbian
health.
dating stories. So anything that you're struggling with, we've probably got an episode for it, or we will.